Road haulage leaders are warning this morning that the government's plan to allow foreign lorry drivers to make more deliveries in the UK may prove to be a poisoned chalice, with overseas firms undercutting rates and paying no tax. Let's speak now to Rod McKenzie, the Managing Director of Policy and Public Affairs at the Road Haulage Association. Hello to you, Mr McKenzie. Thank you for joining us. Why is this a bad idea?
Good morning, Kay. Well, I've been talking to our members and they've been using words like, we're gobsmacked by this. It's appalling. And it's, in essence, it is because of this. The government has been saying for a while now that they want a high-wage, high-skill economy and they don't want to pull the lever marked uncontrolled immigration. And to them, it looks like they've just done that, allowing foreign hauliers who are charge low rates and the lorry drivers who get a very small pay packets to come in and undercut the work that could be done within the UK by British haulage firms horrifies British haulage firms at a time that they're facing increased costs and they're putting up wages for their drivers, quite rightly, and now they're being undercut by this move, which sort of flies in the face of reason.
OK, so what are the options? What else can the government do, given that we've got all of this stuff at the docks and we need to get it on the shelves?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we are going to face a difficult Christmas. Frankly, whoever is in charge, whatever is done, we won't get all the things we wanted at the time that we did. So really, what we need to be trying to focus on is long-term solutions. So this doesn't happen next year, next Christmas and beyond. And there are several things that we've said to the government that need to be done. Firstly, we would like lorry drivers added to the shortage occupation list. They are highly skilled and we do need them to allow limited numbers of foreign hauliers to come in working for British firms would be a good move. We think there's a lot of classroom stuff around learning to be a lorry driver, which is putting off a lot of lorry drivers. The government recently wrote to retired lorry drivers asking them to come back. And the feedback we've had from that is, I'd do it if it wasn't for the fact that I had to sit in the classroom so much. That's something called a driver CPC, which is a piece of paper which they need, but we think can be simplified and shortened so that driving is more attractive. And, you know, we've got to do something about pay and conditions. Pay is being addressed. Conditions are shocking. You know, there's hardly anywhere to park if you're a trucker. Lavatory facilities, shocking. Washing facilities, etc. We're not very good as a country at looking after truckers who deliver everything we need, yet we don't treat them well.
OK, let me take you back, though, to my question, Mr McKenzie, and I just explain to my viewers why cabotage would not be a good short-term fix to get us between now and Christmas.
Well, cabotage is a populist button that the government has hit to try and mitigate the worst effects of supermarket delivery Christmases. And you know, that's fair enough. And we understand why they've done that. It will come very late in the day, as you've been reporting. This will only be happening in the immediate run up to Christmas, but that's helpful. But the point is, if you look at it from a wider perspective, the perspective of business, having foreign operators come in and undercutting UK rates is painful for British businesses at a time that they're under pressure with staff wages and everything else. So you can understand why the government is doing it. And many of the viewers today will think, good, that might mean I get more of my staff. But if you work in the business, you'll be worried for the reasons I've said.
But you will accept that it is a good short-term fix?
It's a short-term fix just before Christmas. That won't solve all the Christmas delivery problems, but in the food sector, the supermarket sector, it will make a difference for sure.
OK. Mr McKenzie, thank you for joining us on the programme this morning. Thanks a lot.